Yeah, anytime soon.
Oh, well, they better be getting fined, Treasurer.
Oh, we can do fines. We can do fines. I love fines.
All right, guys. Well, can everybody hear me properly?
Yep.
Speak up.
Good. We good? Want to speak up? All right.
There
I
you
might
go.
sound like shit because you know, I've been traveling a little bit, but
You sound better.
all right. Well, listen. Friday meeting. As you guys know, it's kick up days. Hope you guys brought the money. I think everybody here is due, so we should be good to go. No buy-ins this week. We as per usual go over the things that have happened over the course of the previous week and discussing the concerns and whatnot. Also new things that we can dive into. There's some new business that recently opened up. I want to talk about that as well. Bigger things. Can we talk about what happened with the company here? What do you guys think? I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, does everybody know what happened with the company at all? I think that's
Well, I
public
can
at
give
this
like
point.
I can give like a better timeline if you'd like.
Yeah, go for it, Marty.
Quick rundown.
Yeah.
Basically, middle of the night, Jean-Paul was ready to execute his little plan that he talked about months ago, and I assisted a little bit. He called me saying he wanted to take hundreds of their coins. They had 300, and he took 200 of it, and I helped him move it over because he didn't have a fresh hard drive. Sold it to him, and he gave me one of their crafting benches in return, as well as he took their gun, their crate, like they're just like, you know, a really big crate, and 7 racks, all filled with 6060s in them. So they were left with farming like, I think it was like 10 coins a day with bad GPUs, 80 coins or so, which they used most of them, and they are in the dust currently. So
Which is very great for us. Yippee-yi-yi!
That's right. Yippee fucking A. That's good for us. First off, because you know, Cyprus is our home turf, and that basically means that they're not gonna have much presence down here. The Zaza's been going down, as far as I'm aware, a whole bunch. It's at 47%. Few of us haven't really pushed as much down here as we should, but we'll bring that shit down. So
It should be over. I have news on that. They have moved from Cypress Flats. You know what I'm saying? We were about to start, you know, a new chapter in the war life. But just before that, I was looking for them. They have quit and they have packed their bags and moved to Sandy Shores, okay? They're selling Anita up there, and, you know, we have no problem here anymore. We should have full control over Cyber Flats, and we shall not let anybody ever to try to do a move like this again. We will never share this turf again as long as I stand here and the other dons. So if you guys see anybody else trying to move anything out here without our approval, you guys gotta tell us, eh?
that's right.
Yo,
No
Fire,
exceptions.
thank you so much for the raid, man. Thank you, man.
We
You had a
rule
good stream, dude.
with an iron fist down here, so no exceptions at all. Which leads me into the next little bit of a topic, running. Right. I think a few of you got into the green game, right? How's that going?
Are you talking about roof running?
No. Weed.
Selling more.
Yeah, the other type of running.
Oh yeah, we've been doing that, but it's been like really hot, like really hot in the south side. Like cops are really cracking down on that shit. So we've been taking a chill until like, you know, they find something else to pester in. But yeah, we're still like 100% in.
Okay.
What-
Okay.
What does that mean?
He's saying okay, so he can't sell on Cyprus yet because he still has to sell on the streets, right? And
So
he's
you're not
working on it.
100% in the streets?
No,
He's under the
not
bridge right
yet.
now.
Nah.
He's working with a guy
How
under
long
the
you
bridge.
been under the bridge?
But
How long have you been under the bridge, eh?
for about a week. Yeah.
Have you been going at it every day?
No sir. I've been on my sandy grind, and
Right.
So you know, you have a time issue, eh? How long do you do sandy grind a day?
I try to do at least 10 hours.
Why can't you put in fucking 1 hour into running fucking under the bridge, eh?
That's what I told him.
Exactly. No excuses. You want to be a runner, run under the bridge, bro. If not, just fucking quit running. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, with these kinds of things, I mean, we can't really do it, you know, half season or anything
What's
like that.
with
You
the
gotta go
sir?
in, 3-4 hours if you really want to get somewhere. To be honest, on a daily, you gotta be pushing at least 200 bags if you want to get that street credit up. Otherwise, you're gonna take fucking forever. So like a Roosh said, you're either in like 100% or you know, I guess sanitation is going to be profitable and whatnot, but try to divide your time a little bit better. Other than that, anybody else getting into that? I don't think so, right? Ilya, you've been doing pretty well down here on Cypress Flats, pushing on your own. You're almost halfway there, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty much halfway in the guy's good books, but look, from my point of view, it's been good activity from our end here. A few of the guys, you know, on the block are people doing good work.
Yeah. The idea here would be for all of us to push together because some of these motherfuckers draw knives and they're fucking quick with it, man. And once they stab you, that's it. You're fucked. So we need you two as soon as you're done with the guy under the bridge to link up with Ilya here. You guys start working together, looking out for each other and whatnot. And of course, there's Russia's down here with me. We'll be in contact as well, and Lang, of course.
Yes, sir.
It's pretty good money, guys. It should motivate you. It's pretty safe, easy money.
I wanted to actually ask. I don't know if Lang, you might know a little bit about this, but the whole group thing with Lang or Harry, maybe Marty as well. We're still sticking to 12 people. I saw 11 people were signed up or you know, registered on it. Are we dividing that at all? Are we doing a group for the pushing?
I mean, I can talk about what I'm going into with the whole group thing.
So I mean, I think we're just doing it as we're just kind of figuring it out as we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we got these robbery contracts and shit, and I think we all have to be in the group for that as well. So it's a bit saturated with the amount of people that we have.
I think we just cycle people in and out for now. You know?
Yeah.
It's not very expensive. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be, you know, moving people in, moving people out. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Right. I on my end, right? So like, for example, the ammunition jobs, those are pretty time sensitive. So I have with Larry and Oscar set up another app that we like to fill, as well as we have Jean-Paul. He has a lot of resources, as we talked about. He has like 30 coins a day he's putting in, and those contracts get pretty fucking expensive. Like for example, we ran one, us four, and we did 2 jobs back to back, like together, and we got 5 guns of that. And Larry, you want to talk about like how we distributed that? Because we used our own resources, so we used 160 coins total, and 110 of it was, no, not 110, sorry, 110 coins total, and 60 of it was ours. And we got 5 guns. And Larry, you want to tell him what we got?
5 guns and also a laser attachment.
Right.
Holy shit.
Right.
Yeah, we got really busy
So
the other day.
So 2 guns went to JP for his contribution of putting in 40 coins or 45 coins, and 1 laser. So we have 3 lasers left. Larry and Oscar, they're gonna keep 1 at their house, and then we want to put in the other 2 lasers and guns into the group. You know, for whatever reason we need, right? Like if it's for people that need protection during pushing or whatever people want to use it for, we just want to have it within the, you know, our group, right? So
Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta be on top of these robbery contracts 100% because they got this cooldown or whatnot. 1 week. It's yeah, we gotta figure 2 weeks. We gotta figure out how we're gonna be doing that. In the meantime, we're building up some Bitcoin of our own, but yeah, we'll figure that out in the next coming weeks, I guess, next coming days.
Yeah, I mean, I think the important thing is too, like, we don't have to, you know, hit all of them. You know, we just got to make sure we're bringing in guns that we need. I mean, we're probably not going to be using guns all that often either way, obviously, unless, you know, shit gets hot or, you know, we're doing some hot shit or whatever. But yeah, like if you want to be coming on this shit, you know, sometimes people are gonna have to sit out. Sometimes people, you know, are gonna be involved. You know, Martin's doing his side shit. you can tag along in that if you want. You know, obviously Jean Paul's involved in that. You know, the guy's a fucking psychopath. He's done a lot of, you know, dumb shit to the crew here. So, you know, it's totally up to you if you want to be involved in that. If you don't, we do have, you know, the main crew where everybody gets a chance to be involved. But sometimes you're just gonna have to be put to the sidelines, sit out, or whatever. And it should never be taken personal. And if motherfuckers start taking it personal and start acting high school, you're gonna find yourself at the bottom of your fucking ocean real quick.
I'd also like to add, even though Jean Paul is there, right? And I know that's a pretty big fucking dent, because he's a fucking idiot. I put constraints on him, multiple constraints. He doesn't get access to any of our resources, like, you know, like our house or, you know, HQ app or whatever. Like, he doesn't get access to any of that stuff, and he does not get to bring on any people. He does not get to make the calls. So, like, it's still us and only us. And then he would tag along because he has resources that would, you know, be beneficial to that and be able to contribute, right? So, yeah, it would just be us, right? So you wouldn't show up and see like Jean Paul plus like some fucking Joe fucking Schmo intern that he fucking convinced to come with him. That's not happening. It's either us and him or just us that do these jobs. So, yeah.
I think that's a great way to,
Good.
yeah, approach that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Nine.
I think
Good work.
I mean, you know, all of a sudden now, I think it's important just to bring up, just to, you know, we have guns, sure, guys, but by no means does that mean, you know, I feel like I shouldn't really need to say this, but I'm gonna say it. You just, you know, if you feel like, you know, if someone's fucking looked you the wrong way, you know, don't go grab a gun and go start going fucking crazy. Like the amount of heat that can bring. I mean, these guns are probably illegal as fuck.
So
You know, we don't want the heat, so. If you do need to grab a gun, at least think about what you're doing, because there could be some severe consequences if you fuck that up.
Accountability for sure, 100%.
Listen, one step further than that, okay? And it's something people I feel like don't really think about because they've never had to deal with this before. So, you know, obviously these contracts or whatever the boss is sending us, you know, you hit these containers and you're getting a bunch of weapon parts. You have to understand, if you're going on this shit, you better have no house under your fucking name that has shit that, you know, that you can afford to fucking lose, or it's gonna fuck you over because they're kicking down doors. This ain't no, you know, standard robbery charge or some shit. They're gonna try to get you for weapons manufacturing, throw you in fucking jail for a couple of fucking years.
Oh.
So if you're getting involved in this and you got shit under your fucking name you don't want to lose, you might want to think twice. If you're going to these things, you know, you use stolen cars. Absolutely black the fuck out. Voice changes if you have to. If they even might assume who you are, because you can't change your voice, you know, change your voice swell or whatever, throw on a fucking voice changer. Because this ain't no robbery for, you know, $10,000, maybe spend a couple of months in jail. This is weapons manufacturing. They're gonna try to fucking tag you with, and I'm talking, you know, 14, 15, 16 years, maybe even more in jail, and God knows how fucking big the fine. Like this isn't some light shit that, oh, let me tag along because I'm bored, or, you know, I'm having a slow day, or I just want to get into some action. This is some serious fucking shit. Keep that in fucking mind, all right? If you're going on these fucking ammunition jobs, by all means, we ain't going to stop you. We're going to tell you what to fucking do. Understand the risk you are taking going on that.
Yep. I think it's important to go over what Harry said as well, though. Even though you might find a gun somewhere in there, don't use that. Don't use it for anything small or anything
I
like
need
that.
a clean
I think
person
if
to keep the
anything,
house.
probably just talk to somebody about it before you even take it.
ask it done for permission.
Ask
before
somebody
you take it like
for
that,
sure. Get the clearance for it, because these things are scarce and it can get you into a lot of heat, like Lang just said. So
Probably does.
just be better to play safe than sorry, right?
I think like if there's no dons around, guys, like, you know, you have a fucking brain, you're smart. Like,
Yeah.
if you absolutely need to, go ahead, but just be prepared. You're probably gonna have to explain yourself, you know, in your full process, somewhat. You know, and you know, we trust you guys. Like, it's just I think you just have to, you know, realize the importance of, like, there's no weapon licenses out there. The only other guns out there are fucking PD Glocks. So like, if the cops find these, yeah, it could be raids, held for fucking, you know, investigations.
Got
It
the
could be a
fucking
whole
phone.
thing.
Like, what are you doing?
Oh, it's over there, so I was just letting him know that. Yeah, it's over
Shoot him
here.
a text. We're in
behind-
the middle of a fucking meeting here.
Sorry.
Listen,
Yeah, I
guys,
think-
you don't need clearance. You don't need none of that. It's what Harry's saying. You're all a bunch of grown ass adults. Just fucking be fucking smart.
Yeah.
If some guy says you got a fucking big head and you want to go grab a gun and shoot him,
Sorry, guys.
you know,
Traffic stop.
you're being soft. All right. But
Yeah.
if you got to use a fucking gun and shit's getting hot, you got to use a fucking gun. Shit's getting hot. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Other than that, yeah, I mean, like I said, right? You know, this laundromat shit, that's probably some soft shit. You want to go do it. This ammunition shit, that's some serious hot shit. If you have shit under your fucking name, things you don't want to lose, if you don't want to end up, you know, potentially in jail, you know, for fucking years, I would recommend not doing it. Keep that in mind. If you're gonna push or if you're gonna commit to something, make sure you commit to it. You know, we're not gonna force you guys to doing shit, but if you're gonna say you want to do something and you don't do it, you know, we're gonna be wondering why, right? So if you don't want to do shit, just don't commit to it. It's all good. If you're gonna say you're gonna commit to something, then we expect results, right?
Yeah.
Aside from pushing, there's some other things that have come up. I'm sure you guys have already heard of them. Rooftop fucking robberies or whatnot for the AC units. Is everybody aware of how that works and what you got to do, what you need? I think so at this point.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm
that
not.
might be
I think.
But
Oh, really? I think we pass the word around the crew a lot. You know, kind of.
Yeah.
I try to
Yeah,
let
yeah.
people in the
I've
know
been
in case they
told,
wanna
but I'm
do
not
it.
gonna do
If-
that.
Yeah.
If anybody interested, I can bring you guys for a couple of roof jobs. You know what I mean? Just give me a call. I bring you guys. It's pretty, you know, it's very scary, but also very, you know, very good payment and very good. So you know, I bring you guys if anybody want to go on a job.
Yeah. It's a 2-person job as well, so keep that in mind. Maybe you can do it. I guess you know, just pair it up. I guess it's kind of difficult to get a job these days. Kind of like the chopping was. So you gotta get to talk to the guy real quick as soon as you wake up, basically. So yeah, give it a shot. If you get into that, try to work your way up the ladder with that guy as well. Might be a good idea. Who knows what it might bring down the line.
Yeah. Just one thing with that guy, he's like a bit of a perfectionist, so it's not just kind of, you know, work for him and he's gonna like you. So you gotta be good at what you do to get in his good books. You know what I mean? If you fuck up a job, he's gonna be a bit mad at you. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yep. One more thing that came up. There's a guy that you can talk to. It was close to Route 68, I think. The guy wants you to bring him some materials to manufacture some moonshine for you. I'm gonna look into this and see how that goes. Apparently, there's a distillery down in the sewers that you can go to. You can talk to a guy down there. He'll sell you a like a distilling machine or whatever, and you can find some ingredients in the sewers themselves to put together and give to this guy down by Route 68. Now he'll give you a couple of runs as well. You got to deliver some drop-off locations, and you know we don't know how much it pays or how much you know rep you get with the guy or whatnot, and what it leads down the line. This is something very new that I recently discovered. So maybe look into that and see how that goes as well. I'm having headaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's important that there's so much fucking opportunity out there, and I think, you know,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
just do what you think you're good at, bring someone to the table, and use your initiative as always. You know, plenty of stuff to be getting involved with.
Yeah. Like we said, right, top earners, you know, we'll get priority and shit if it comes down to it. And you know, they'll make more money than you know, anybody else as long as you earn and contribute. And you got to track everything you fucking do. If you're doing shit, you got to track it. If you don't track it, you don't get paid. It's simple.
Anyone got anything they want to bring up? Concerns, questions?
Yeah. So on the drone app, I believe it's a blueprint for these magazines, for these guns. Do we have like a timeline that we have figured out or want to figure out for that? Because, you know, can definitely be necessary. And I would like to add on top that there's like a Polish crew. I'm not sure what like if they have like a name or whatever, but they do have extended mags for these guns. Not sure if
Damn.
it's of any use to us, and we don't know how many they can get or how much it will cost them, but I know for a fact that they do have them. So
Have them or have
Interesting.
blueprints for them?
blueprints.
Do we know?
Sorry, blueprints.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they went on one of those ammunition jobs and they got it from them.
Yeah, those guys like those guys just share any kind of info you want to get. I mean, I'm not surprised they just straight up told you that. It's
Nah,
crazy.
they didn't tell me. Jean-Paul told me because Jean-Paul went on a job with them, and he convinced them. So they got 3 guns or 3 gun part like across the board, and the blueprint. And X convinced them to let him keep all the parts, and then they keep the blueprint, and then
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
that's how I found out.
So is you saying there's a magazine blueprint on drone for right now? Like how much is it?
200 butt coin.
200.
Damn.
Yeah,
know-
and that's a lot.
I mean, I think that's the bottom of our list, guys. We got a lot of magazines,
Yeah.
got a lot of access shit
Yeah.
right now we can use.
Wait, about to say.
Like to be fair, we're not gonna be right now. We don't plan on shooting any motherfuckers as well, so we're fine on that.
How do we
And
have
we
magazines?
do like cannon fodder.
How do we
What'd you say,
how
Mon?
do we have magazines?
I imagine it's you know.
I had a fuck ton from the
Yeah.
ammunition store back in the day, you know.
Oh, it's the same ones. That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
we have a fuck ton stash right now.
Okay, cool.
Why?
all
Anything
right.
else, guys?
Yeah, I wanted to ask about the ammunition stuff because I was thinking on it. When the first crew from us did it, we figured out something with a timer of a delivery, right? And then we went in, I want to say about 20 minutes away from the delivery time, and we got what we got. Marty, I know you've gone on a few. Have you figured out any differences in the timer there if you show up close to when the delivery time is, or
So we
if that
did
changes how much you get?
2 jobs at once, and there was a bit of an issue because if you go on a job, we didn't know that like personally, you're also like restricted from the thing to go on another one, right? Like like in the actual thing. So we only had one person able to check one timer on one of the ammunitions. Kind of confusing how that worked,
Okay.
but we missed that by 6 minutes and got 2 guns and then the extra springs. And the other one we kind of just shot in the dark, and I guess we were really close to it, the delivery time, if not maybe like perfectly on time. That's when we got 3 guns as well as the laser blueprint, which and
Got
the
it.
laser blueprint is
Okay.
only good for 4 or so you can get. Yeah.
All right. Did anyone test taking multiple grinders down there? Could you only open the container that's marked for you?
I have not tried that.
I don't know. Yeah,
Got
I
it.
feel like it's
Okay.
kind of risky to try doing it wrong.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's it from my end. Anybody else?
Should we move on to treasure stuff or what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm ready for
Hell
that if we
yeah.
are.
Treasurer.
Yep.
Okay, so I have a lot of numbers in from this week of volume of things that you guys brought in. We adjusted some pricing around or some cuts that we wanted to do so that we try and keep it fair for everyone. And I do have some payouts calculated. Now, a lot of this, I'm doing this based off of what has been put in the computer. So some people have not logged anything in the computer, partially because I think some of you just haven't done jobs that have brought in dirty rolls for us, which is fine. Then you don't get paid out. That's all right. Some of you might have been running stuff and did not log that. So if there's any dirty cash that you brought in and you handed into the house or to someone to bring to the house and that was not logged, I cannot pay you for that. Just noting, okay? So if you do not have access to the house, make sure that you have a contact that you are frequently talking to and making sure that they are logging it on the computer for you. Got it? That being said, once I collect dues, I should have enough to pay people out right here. But Don's, if I don't have enough on hand, we might have to go do that back at the house. All right. I want everyone to hand me dues. If you guys can line up. You're gonna say your name. You're gonna hand me the money. Tell me how much you're handing me. And then we go to-
Arush Patel Santana, $10,000.
All
Confirm.
right.
Confirm.
Confirm.
Got any food?
Confirm.
Don't say confirm. It's not you.
$10,000.
All right. All right. Next, come on up.
Larouche, you got a snack at all?
Hey, Ilya
No, brother.
Karishnikov.
All right.
Oh, I got
That should be
It's
5,000.
5,000. There you go.
Perfect. Confirm.
Come to my
Confirmed.
side when you guys done.
Perfect. Next.
MartyBanks, 5,000.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Confirm.
Confirm.
Thank you.
Oscar Buster, 5,000.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Confirm.
Confirm.
Put some passion in it, boys. Like, what's going on here? You guys tired?
Larry Knox, 5,000.
Yeah, tell the whole world, Larry. Tell the whole
That's what I'm
world.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Sir, yes, sir.
Hello.
That's what I'm talking
I think cops were in the area earlier.
Confirm.
Don't say that, bro.
Right. Perfect.
Harry Brown, 10,000.
Right. Confirm that.
Confirm.
Okay.
Luciano DeCenzo, 10,000 confirmed.